I just finished the final book in the Tales from the Gas Station series by Jack Townsend. 4 out of 4 done after however many months it's taken me with some other books in between. And man, this is the best horror series I have ever read. I'm saying best horror series as in more than 4 or more books. I've read some great trilogies, both in horror and not in horror, but in terms of getting past the third book in something where it's like, oh, okay, it's not just a trilogy, there's more books in this, then I tend to really dampen down on it. It usually does not kind of maintain quality, but man, these are must reads. Every single one has been a 5 out of 5 on my Goodreads. So just so you know, this what the series is, in case you haven't seen my other videos about it, is it's small town America. This guy, Jack Townsend, yes, is the name of the author, a little meta. He works at a shitty gas station, and a bunch of weird stuff happens. And then he gets a prophecy about how all of his friends and everyone he cares about is going to die, and also there's going to be some evil god that's going to destroy the world. There's all these other conspiracies and other weird things, and he's just trying to put it off. He's trying to forget about it. But stakes get really high, and when things get deadly, he has to take it very seriously. There's all kinds of villains across all 4 books. There's so many twists and turns. It's hilarious. It's weird. It's irreverent. It's so many things. And it has a heart. Like, I think it has such a good emotional core that makes it work. If it didn't have that, if it didn't have great characters, and if it didn't have anything to say, I don't know if it would necessarily work, but also the world is so believable too. It's really fascinating. Like, on paper, I think the weirdness should make it a turnoff and not work, but it's so brilliantly written and thought out, and the 4th book has such a great conclusion that just works so well. There's some flaws, the way book 3 ends, I was like, not too sure how this will affect the 4th book, but the 4th book handles it well and actually makes me not sour on the 3rd book's ending. And the 4th book is it's the least funny of the books, which is also my complaint, but it's just so satisfying with the way the characters' arcs end, the way the story ends. It's an incredible horror comedy epic is probably the best way to put it. I love these. The must read if you want it. If you want any more book recs or talk about writing, because I have my own book, The Huntress and the Trickster, anything like that, any book related content, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and we will be talking about books another time.